Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill, and welcome to Suncoast FYI this week. The Loveland Center stops by, plus a look at the Girl Scouts Gingerbread Festival and how you can help keep Suncoast kids from going hungry this holiday season. The Loveland Center helps people with disabilities achieve equality through opportunity. And joining me now is Director of Community Impact, Jennifer Bushinger. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, thank you for having me today.
Oh, my pleasure. Now, you have quite an important job. Let's start about your center, and then we'll talk about your fundraiser that you have coming up. But tell our viewers a little bit about the Loveland Center, please.
So Loveland Center is a nonprofit organization in Venice, Florida, and we have been serving individuals with intellectual and developmental disabilities in the Southwest Florida area for 56 years. And what we do is we provide a number of programs and services that are really just helping develop their life skills, social, communication, educational, and vocational skills.
Okay. Now you have a fundraiser coming up in conjunction with your center. So what is that all about, Jennifer?
So we are happy to have our 10th annual Loveland Barbecue.
Aww.
10 years of good old-fashioned fun. It is going to have the comedic stylings of Les McCurdy, but really it is the holiday party with heart. It is where everyone in the community gathers to connect and celebrate another successful, incredible year at Loveland Center.
And when is this taking place?
It will be Wednesday, December 5th at the Venice Community Center at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. till what time?
Till 9.
Okay. So there'll be food and comedy and music.
And a live performance. It's going to be an incredible opportunity for everyone in the community to really see what Loveland has to offer.
Okay. Now, is there a charge associated with this?
So individual tickets are $75. There are whole table options as well as sponsorship opportunities, but I will say that seats are selling fast and we only have a few dozen tickets remaining.
Well, that's wonderful.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Now, after 56 years, I'm sure there has been some changes, and there must be new things going on all the time. Is there anything that you'd like to mention today?
So we are actually really happy to report that one of our main programs, our Adult Day Training Program, it's our largest program, has actually increased by 40% this year. That actually means we are serving 30 new individuals with disabilities within our community.
That's wonderful. Now, when somebody comes to you, what types of training or lessons do you help them with?
So we have a variety of programs, but for example, our Adult Day Training Program is really going to help enhance individuals' social and communication skills with also a focus on educational and a vocational track. We really want to ensure that they're equipped with all of the life skills to achieve whatever it is that they want to in their lives.
Now, 2019 is just around the corner. So anything new on the horizon for the new year?
So Loveland Center has actually tagged this coming year as meeting the challenge. And we've identified that challenge as 3 prongs. And the first would be meeting the demand for service. Just in Southwest Florida alone, there are thousands of individuals that are on a wait list. That means they are waiting to just make their way through the red tape to be able to have access to services and programs like ours. Okay. And then the second step would be a need for sustainability. Just like all nonprofits, not only in our area, but across the country, we rely heavily not only on funders and donors and grantors and the generosity of those around us, but really, we need to get to a point where we have been around for 6 decades and we need to be around for another 6 decades and beyond that. And then the last prong to meeting that challenge is advocacy efforts. We're going to create that platform to ensure that every individual we serve has the opportunity to be seen and heard and treated as an equal.
That's amazing. I mean, you have such a huge job. I'm overwhelmed by what you do for our community and the people who live here. Now, what one thing would you like our viewers to take away from chatting with you today.
Well, I'm also happy to take this opportunity because I am proud to announce that we have opened up a satellite program. We have opened up a new adult day training program that is serving in Northport, Florida. So that means we're providing services deeper into Sarasota County, but also Charlotte County as well. So for anyone that would like information on that, they can contact our Loveland main line at 493-0016, or they can email us at enrollment@lovelandcenter.org.
Okay, now we do have another minute left, and just thinking, ahead now, you're saying that do the people that come with you, do they live at home? Do they live in halfway homes? Do they live with parents? And what happens when their parents age, if they do, Jennifer?
So every option that you just named is a living situation for all individuals plus others. At the end of the day, they're no different than you or I. So they live, whether it is with family or caretakers or with roommates or independently. But at the end of the day, there, sadly is a housing shortage for low-income individuals.
Okay, and how can our viewers help?
Well, you can start by just contacting us at Loveland Center. If you don't know anything about us, please give us a call. Come by for a tour. Give us a call. We have set up a recurring online donation platform because at the end of the day, without the support of the community and funders, donors, grantors, we wouldn't be able to not only provide the programs and services we do, but we also wouldn't be able to have the ability to create new programs and initiatives that really can help inspire and transform the lives of those we serve.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, dear. Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you so much for having me today.
The holidays are just around the corner, and we'll take a look at an exciting event coming up next on Suncoast FYI. As we near the holidays, what's better than a gingerbread house? Joining me now are Jamie Estes and Janaya Rodriguez. Hi, ladies.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Girl Scout. So, a gingerbread festival. How many years have you been doing this, Jamie?
So this is Girl Scouts' 3rd year running the festival, but it's the 10th year of the festival. So we were lucky enough to have it passed along from a former nonprofit, and so this is the 10th year of the festival, so we're really excited.
Okay, now when is it and where is it, please?
Okay, so it is at the mall at UTC, which is exciting because that's brand new.
Yes, how fun, yes.
And it's November 30th through December 9th. And the hours vary per day, so it's best to go on our website and check out the hours, and there's all sorts of fun things that are happening while you're there.
Okay, well, I know one fun thing is going to be the gingerbread houses.
Yes.
Yes, and you've done this before, right, Janaya?
Yes.
Yeah, you did one last year?
Yes.
Yeah, what was it like? What'd you make?
It was,
What'd you decorate it with?
we decorated with candy.
Candy?
Did you use icing?
Yes.
Did you use glue?
No, actually, when we first did it, we didn't know that we could use glue or anything. So we only used icing, and it just fell apart.
Oh,
But then did you remake it?
Yes.
Okay, because it was
Okay.
beautiful while it was at the festival.
no. Okay, yeah, so you're going to do another one this year?
Yes.
And you're going to use glue.
Yes.
Okay, how old are you?
I am 9 years old.
9 years old, and you're in Girl Scouts?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Yeah, what kind of things do you learn in Girl Scouts?
How to help our community. And save water
Yes.
and electricity.
Uh-huh.
Where did you just go?
Last weekend we went to SeaWorld to learn about the rescued animals and how to help them.
Wonderful. What's your favorite animal?
The dolphin.
The dolphins are beautiful, aren't they? Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Right,
So,
I wish I could have been there.
Girl Scouts is a lot of fun. Girl Scouts is a lot of fun. Now, how many people participate in this?
So there are going to be 150 houses on display.
Wow.
So you think if a house equals a troop or a classroom, then you're just multiplying that by 10 or 20. So there are thousands of people that end up participating in the festival.
Wow.
So there's classrooms, there's Girl Scout troops like Janaya, and there are businesses and nonprofits that enter into the festival.
Okay, and you know, oh gosh, I was just gonna ask you, are there judging? I mean, are there prizes?
Yes.
Yeah?
Do you want to talk about that? Do you know about the judging? No, that's okay. So there's two different types of judging. There's the People's Choice Award, which is where you can win cash prizes. And so when people go in and vote, and a vote equals $1, they can vote on their favorite house, and then whoever ends up with the most votes ends up getting cash prizes, which is super fun.
Okay.
And then there's also community judging. So before the festival even opens, they get to come in and they get to pick like a first, second, and third in the different categories. So you kind of know the categories. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah.
So what category are you in?
I'm in
Elementary?
elementary.
Okay.
There's middle schools, high schools,
Yeah.
And then community partners.
and community partners.
Okay. Now, do the gingerbread houses, are they all made for you and you just decorate them, or do you have to actually make the houses, Janaya?
I think we actually had to make the houses.
And how big are they? Can they be all different sizes?
Yes.
Yeah? You gonna have a big one or a little one?
I think we're gonna have a big one.
Gonna have a big one. Now, how many of your troop team are going to be helping you?
About almost all of them.
Okay.
And you guys are actually doing 2 houses this year.
Yes.
So they're
Yeah.
going to split up between brownies and juniors, right? And get to build 2 houses.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Now, what if you can't be there, but you'd like to participate? What can you do?
Do you want to tell her about our website?
Okay. You're allowed to purchase and vote about which is your favorite house online.
Okay.
So there's a house that you like, you can go and purchase it and
So
then
you
pick it up at the end of the festival.
so you can see them all?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We take photos of every single house and then we
Okay.
put them up on our website for people to see that can't make it.
All right. Now, so you said you can take them home, so you can actually purchase these?
Yes.
How do you do that?
So you could do it while you're at the festival. You can walk around, and if there's one that you particularly like, you just come find a staff member and say, I want this one. We slap a sold sticker on it, and then it gets to stay in the festival for the full 10
Sure.
days, and then on the final day, you get to come back in a certain time slot and pick up your house, and then it could be on your table for like a centerpiece for the holidays, and people keep them for like weeks, which is crazy, and
Sure.
they'll like spray them and stuff like
Sure.
that, so they stay intact and everything.
So where does the money go when somebody purchases the house?
It all goes back to helping Girl Scout troops.
And Girl Scout troops do quite a bit. I know you have hiking and biking and swimming. Or you have any favorite activities you like that?
Actually, we haven't done any of that yet.
Not yet. Okay, that's coming up.
What did
all right.
we talk about that you want to do that kind of looks like this?
Bow and arrow.
Wow.
Archery.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's something to look forward to then. Great. Anything else you'd like to tell our viewers before we close today?
Do you want them to come by and vote for your house?
Yay.
Yes, that's most important. And how much are the houses? Do they have different prices?
They're all one price. They're all $20, and so which is quite the reasonable
They
price.
are.
And we do give the first opportunity to whoever built it to buy it back. So if they want to
Okay.
keep it and they love it, then they have the opportunity to do that. And so we have actual like sponsors that build incredible pieces, and
Yep.
sometimes they'll want it back for their offices.
All right. Well, thank you both, ladies, for being here today, and best of luck in the competition. I can't wait to see your house, Janaya. And sticking with the holiday season, who doesn't love a holiday meal? Right after the break, we'll introduce you to a pair of women attempting to make sure no kid goes hungry this winter. This holiday season, we all look forward to big holiday meals. We are joined now by Kim Bailey and Jessica Ryherd, who are here to make sure that all of the kids on the Suncoast's little tummies are fed. Welcome back.
Thank you.
It's amazing how quickly the time flies, but here we are again, coming up on those holidays. Before we start talking about that and what the need is, tell our viewers what feeding empty little tummies is, please, Kim.
In 2010, our foundress, Jane Evers, realized that in another school district, there were children going hungry on the weekends. So upon further research in Manatee County, she realized that we also had a large group of homeless students going hungry on the weekends. So she started feeding empty little tummies on her kitchen table. It slowly moved to the dining room table, and now we are serving a lot of children in Manatee County.
And the statistics, Jessica, they're staggering. I mean, what are some of these?
So at the end of the school year last year, there were over 2,000 students that were reported as in transition or homeless, living in hotel rooms, living in their cars, staying in multifamily situations. This year we have just over 500 students that we're feeding right now.
Okay, and how do you identify them? Where is that gap between the 2,000 that you've located and the 500 that you're helping?
So we partner with a group called Project Heart, and on June 30th, their numbers completely reset for the new year. So from my understanding, on July 1st, they actually start collecting all of that data all over again when the students are registering for school. And so we have volunteers inside the schools that are homeless liaisons, and they're collecting that information as these students are registering for school. They're the ones that are, making sure that the teachers are keeping an eye out for students that are in need, and they report their numbers to us every week. And so it's not a job that they get thanked for very often. It's not a job that they get paid any extra for. So we're really thankful for that. So it's a huge amount of effort on their part to get that to us.
It's a delicate thing because these students, these children don't want to be singled out as different, right? So
Correct.
they may not say anything, right?
Well, when they register for school, they fill out a consent form stating that they want to receive the backpacks.
Oh, okay.
And then we have amazing volunteers that pack the backpacks, deliver them to the individual schools, and then the schools delicately hand out.
So they get a backpack filled with food?
Yes.
Yeah.
The first week a student receives a bag from us, it comes in a backpack, and they can use that backpack for whatever they want, whether it's for school or for keeping their personal items in, or they can bring it back each week to have their food put in it. The weeks that come after that, we actually pack in a black grocery sack, and it gets tied up in a nice little bow and dropped off at the school, so it's easy for these liaisons to slip them into their backpacks on their way through the
All
office.
right. Now, where does all this food come from?
We have amazing community leaders that throw food drives for us. We had a large event with the partnership of Joy FM and the Chick-fil-A on State Road 70 in Bradenton. And people throughout the community just came and made donations, made financial donations, and brought food. And it really impresses you as far as the heart of the community that they give. To the level that they give for us. It allowed us to feed all the children that did early registration and the additional children that we've since received.
Okay. Now, as it continues, the charity continues to grow, what are some of the needs that you're seeing now that you need more help with?
Well, protein is a major item that we put on our menu list that goes in the backpacks as our numbers continue to grow, and in the addition of Thanksgiving break and Christmas break, it's a larger break where they go without food. So we're looking for community partnership, business leaders to come on board if they would be willing to help us during this time. We could pack a secondary bag for them to further the nutritional value that they'll need over that break.
Okay, so does that mean you want them to come physically help or to donate the food and protein so that the kids have the food over their holiday breaks?
All of the above. We're
Okay.
looking for corporate sponsors, business partners, individual volunteers. We have volunteers that pack on Friday, and we have volunteers that help deliver all the bags. Any place that you feel that you would fit in with our charity, there's definitely room for you.
Okay.
And we would encourage people to come on a Friday morning and watch us pack the bags and deliver them to see if it's something they would like to partner with.
Okay, and we can go to your website and find out more, and we'll run that across the screen for our viewers. Is there anything that you'd like to add before we close today?
Just keep us in your thoughts and prayers as these needs continue to grow. We want to make sure that we're diligent in meeting the nutritional needs of these children. I think people would be surprised at how many children go to bed not knowing if they've got a meal the next day. So this food insecurity, if we can make sure that they know at least that their meals are there for them on the weekends, it really assists them with mental and physical growth. And we just want to see every kid go to bed with a full tummy and come back to school vibrant to learn.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you both.
Thank you for having us.
We'll be right back after this break. You're watching Suncoast FYI. If you would like to promote your community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you. This is a complimentary service. Please call our producer, Robert Pandolfino, at 941-361-4616. To view previous episodes, go to snnTV.com under Programming. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on Suncoast FYI.